The rumbling is coming, and there's only one group that can stop it. Welcome, everyone. On the bright side, my name is Daniel, and I'm watching Attack on Titan, the final chapters. I remember first watching this series about a decade ago. I didn't watch it when it first came out, but very, very soon after I got into it. And it's crazy that finally it's over. Now, I haven't watched the first episode of Final Chapters, so that's what I'm watching right here. Last time on Attack on Titan, from what I can remember, it's been some time, but I feel like I have a pretty good memory. We had everyone basically converging in Marley. Eren and his millions of Titans have started the rumbling. And we have one boat that contains all of humanity's hope on it. Will we be able to stop Eren before he can commit his genocide? I'm really excited to find out. I'm gonna release this episode one day and then the next episode the next day, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss that. I've been waiting to see how this story ends, so let's not waste any more time. 3, 2, 1, go! Back how it all began, right? In that field, under that tree, with these two kids. Yeah, it was you dreamed of the entire series. All a dream. Chapter 1. Okay. The rumbling. It's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Oh boy. We got some other kids. Yeah, I was wondering if he got that cut off from, like, stealing stuff or something. I have a feeling these kids are about to face something even worse than authoritative governments. People are fleeing. Yeah. On foot. You feel that? Shit. Oh, the music. Yeah, you're gonna wanna run as fast as you can. Shit. We're getting no opening for this, huh? It's an hour long! How much more time do you need? I wonder, like, he sees the future, right? But, like, I can't imagine that everything is predetermined. You'll be the one to trample on all of it. Probably be disgusted. It's all very complicated, you know? There's no right or wrong. It's crazy that he, like, has already seen all of this. This is the one thing that I really like about Eren at this point. Hold on. Sorry, I gotta pause to say this. Eren, having seen all this, has really just, like, felt like he has no choice, you know? He's given up. He's letting the events play out how he's been shown. I think he has a choice, and well, I mean, his choice is to save his friends, so I don't know. I guess the thing is, even having seen the fact that he kills so many people he would choose to save Paradis, it takes a strong will, but I can't approve of it. And you will. He helped the kid anyway. Of course. He's a slave to his own emotions, I guess. Sorry about this. Probably. This kid had no idea what he was talking about then, but... Not leave it. It doesn't matter anymore. Reality can often be disappointing. Jeez. Oh my god. And now he will. they're not holding back with the violence. Jesus. The gates don't fucking matter. Oh hey, I remember this. I remember that too. That was Annie's house. Well, that's Eren's grandparents, right? It's not fucking worth it. Burnt bodies all over the place. I mean, what do? You just get crushed. There's no avoiding it. Oh, and with it all, leading the entire pack. Jeez, it's so body horror. Now you're gonna destroy even those things, though. Armin doesn't approve. Don't get used to it. Alright, let's talk. Did keep her conscious, also, it kept me sane. Oh, you both kept each other sane. That's nice. So if Eren had not undone the hardening, would she have just remained like that forever, conscious? It's horrific. Oh my god, it's cute. I mean, I know it's cute. But like, it's cute. Why you like me? Specifically, I don't even like me. I mean, it might be your last chance to say any of this. Just stay together. I mean, fair. What constitutes a good person? Hey, here's the entire point of this show. I mean, that's the reality of dreams, is that they often don't come true the way you think they will. We've made landfall. Oh boy, we got our airplane. Yeah, we haven't seen it, really. That's a good thought. Saying that means we will use them. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Falco. You have Titan powers now, so you're in a position that you can actually possibly stop this. You just can't give up hope until the very end. I'm calling bullshit. I don't know. You don't need to save humanity, but what do you care about? There must be something that you want to save. I mean, honestly, that is fair. Stop being cute. Because of his face. Whoa. Yeah, Armin's going. That's what I'm saying. Even if it's just for Armin. This is one of the big questions. Can Mikasa do it? I'm of the opinion that you can't win this without killing Eren. I have it with me always. At a time like this, you know Levi's not staying in bed. Okay. Well, thank you for telling us, Yelena. Yeah.
2000年に及ぶエルディア人問題の解決策は安楽死計画しかなかった。
Euthanization? It's hard to accept that that's correct. It's a better solution than what Eren had, I'll admit. I mean, I've always thought, at least with like the euthanasia plan, like, at least you can remain peacefully for the remainder, but... I feel like these kids have to be involved too. Alright. So this is our squad. Oh, Levi. Damn, man. Don't push yourself, man! I mean, I guess push yourself for this last fight, but... Yeah. It hurts. The friends. Oh. The love. Shh, bitch. Yeah, I mean, I can't blame anyone. No, relax. Peak. Fuck. Oh my god, oh man, this shit is making me emotional. Yeah, that sounded a lot like Eren. It really feels like the end. Jesus Christ, really? Fuck off. I can't believe. I can't believe it. Shit! Fuck! Okay, is there anything? You don't have that much time. I'm glad Fuck came back just to screw us over one more time. I hate that fuck. He's the real villain in this entire show. He's probably right saying that, like... Yep, but... we're not gonna sit back and watch this. Any ideas? Really? Oh, Hange's gonna do it. You're gonna slow them down? I know people are gonna die, but this is... I really like Hange. She's right, you know. Hange, don't smile when you leave. This is how I feel. I'm like, Hange! Hello? Okay. Alright. Hange? Shinzo Sasageo. Why do all the best characters have to have fucking cool deaths? I fucking love the OST. What is the song? From season 1? Alright. Let's see what you got. Balkrotse is the name of the song. I'm pretty sure. Let's fucking go. The animation. Bring down as many as you can. That's crazy that they're just trampling each other. Woo! I've been missing some ODM animation. Nice. Alright, everyone in. Come on, Hange. Yeah, it's gotta hurt. It's gotta be hot around them. Jesus, she's putting in the work. Go out in a blaze of glory. Come on. Oh my god. Hange. God. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, this show's so fucking good. Replenishing fluids. Lightheaded. You did your job. Oh my god, no.
Hange, お前は役目を果たした。
みんな。
You did your job. You get to rejoin your comrades.
団長なんかに指名されて大変だったよ。
大変だったな。ゆっくり聞くよ。
Oh my god. Oh my god, chapter 1. Jesus Christ. That was only the first half. I'm gonna die. Oh, hold on. I need to recover. I should have brought tissues. Just about. Yeah. Don't give up. I know he's good friends with Hange.
じゃあ作戦を話し合おう。
普通に考えるなら頭部のうなじに本体はいるけど。
Is it a normal Titan though? It could be in its ass. You never know.
まとめて吹き飛ばすことはできる。あなたがレベリオ軍港を後片付けしたように。
With the colossal Titan can make basically a nuke. I don't know if that'll fully work though. Got it. What about a first resort? That's true. We know Levi is all like, I want to kill that motherfucker. Let me at him. Yeah, he really wants this fight again. Yeah. It only makes sense. They're fated at this point. He's never really asked for anything. Yeah. Yeah, Connie, you've always been one of the most empathetic. Oh man, I love you, Reiner. You have to live with that. Also, we really did leave Annie, Gabi, and Falco in that boat. They really did get left behind. I didn't expect it, especially after Falco got Titan powers. I thought he was gonna come into play. That's a really interesting thing to think about. Becoming a murderer to save people. That's what I've thought as well. One of the things that I've thought is that Eren was like, again, sorry for pausing. Eren is all like, if I can become a big enough evil and then have people stop me, then it's all like, well, then, especially if they're Eldians, then they become heroes. Then they might be treated more fairly on a world stage. I don't know if that's what they're gonna say here, but that's kind of what I've thought. I've kind of thought that Eren has been purposefully pushing them away for a reason. Yeah. That's a good point. I didn't even think of it in that terms. I just thought like... Yeah, to see no other future except committing this murder, this mass murder. It could just be like basically asking for death. He wants to die. How would Mikasa respond if Eren said, "Kill me"? Yeah, I mean, he's right. Of course Eren's not gonna listen though.
お願い帰ってきて
Love that everyone's getting a chance to say some shit.
地ならしは止まらない。パラディ島の未来を運に任せて放棄することもない。
Little baby Eren.
子供シャネグ。
でもあれはエレンだよ。もうこれ以上遠くへ行かないでよ。エレン。
世界から自由を奪う。
How does that make sense?
だがお前らからは何も奪わない。
We live in this world too.
お前らが世界の自由を守る。
Oh, that's fucky.
俺たちがやることはただ一つ。
Like how he's become a kid with her.
ここに呼んだんだよ。
話し合いは必要ないと話すため。
Hello?
俺の息の根を止めてみろ。
You have to kill me. I'm getting real tired of his shit.
俺の予想は当たったようだ。
Yeah, Mikasa's gonna take this the hardest.
団長。
Mikasa. Mikasa's being asked to destroy the most important thing in the world to her. They're going to the Japan equivalent. Alright. I was wondering about that earlier.
この大殺戮を招いた罪をあがなう術など存在し得ないでしょ
I mean, you've helped here. As far as world leaders go,
もし
could have been worse.
時が遡ることはありません
No use in thinking
です
about
が
it.
どうして失う前に気づけないものでしょうか
What's important to us?
損も得もなく他者を尊ぶ気持ちに
That's a good fucking line.
俺夢を見たんです。
Oh, yeah?
ジークさんの夢、いや記憶です。
確か女型の巨人女型は特に発言しやすいからいろいろ飲まされたけど
Gross.
やっぱりだ。じゃあ、
Oh, God.
もしかしたらなんとかなるかも。いやでもまさか本当に。
Jesus, what are we planning?
運んでな
No, what's the
ジーク
plan?
の記憶を見たって言っ
Yeah, did you not hear?
ジークさんの脊髄液で巨人になりました。
Yeah.
だから獣の巨人の特徴が発現してるみたいなんです
Oh,
それで
that's why he had fur as
一
well.
番よく見る記憶は雲の上を飛んでいた記憶です。そして
Wings?
それが僕にも
That's why he's named Falco. Flying Titan. We can help.
って逃げられると思ってるのか。
Wait, hold
お
on.
前らエルディア人。
This is,
口に気をつけろよ
Annie's
マーレジ。
dad?
お前大丈夫だよブラウンさん。
Yeah.
あの子たちは
So,
強い。
Gabi and
私たちの子は悪魔の島にいるだろう。
Reiner's family are alive. And Annie. That neighborhood got out. Reiner's mom, right?
飛行船が。急げ。
The airships are taking off.
いればいい。分かってる。
Maybe they've seen some Titans coming? Full steam ahead. Oh, speaking of steam.
なんだあの煙。
That ain't fog. Jesus, it's so scary. Ah, fuck.
巨人どもに向かっていくぞ。
Are they trying
どういう
to
ことだ。爆撃だよ。
bomb it? Yeah. I mean, air superiority and all, but like, good fucking luck?
最後の
This
砦
guy
と
looks
なる
cool.
この責任は我々すべての大人たちにある。憎しみを利用し憎しみを育み続け憎しみに救いがあると信じその結果あの怪物が生まれ
I mean, yep.
二度と同じ過ちは犯さないと。
That's good that you're saying that. It's a little late, my friend. Well, what are we thinking about here? Are you okay?
私はあの子をずっと
Oh,
復讐の道具
she was thinking about how... Yeah.
俺もだ。
Let's say that
飛行船部隊
Revenge bad.
爆撃開始します
Exhibit A is gonna be a lot of explosives. Jesus Christ, what is happening? What in God's name is this? Yep, a lot of explosives. They're just walking on fire. What is happening? Throw to... That's not fair. Why can he do that? I mean, I know why he can do it. Here's your last hope. Not your last hope, but as far as you know, you're fucked. That's not fucking... I hate you.
罪のない子供たちよ。
Maybe you should have let the airships take the people? Probably would have been better. But there should be one more airship showing up.
なんだろう
Oh, shit.
飛び降りる準備を。おにゃんこぼん。
But we only got 5 minutes left in this episode.
おにゃんこぼん
Whoa! Did they sense that? Can they sense Eren's attacks? Alright. That's your job, Levi. Come on. The final battle. You put us out in a good spot. Alright. The drop. Levi, this is on you. Show us what you got. Fuck yeah! Hero entrance! Alright, Reiner! It's so fucking cool, and we got a new vocal song. Peak? Onyakapod, please be alright. Alright, I don't know where this man is gonna land. I guess there. That's fucking right. Oh, this is so hype. I'm tearing up because it's so hype. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Is this also Sim or SIM, the people who did the rumbling? Yep. There it is. Under the tree. Jeez. That imagery of the tree being under the tree. Oh boy, do I have some things to talk about. Oh man, I'm glad I waited to watch this so that I could just I'm gonna wait a day because if I'm being honest, it's really late at night. I just can't jump right into the other one. It'll be too emotionally draining. I'm so glad I get to jump into the finale. See, the finale of Attack on Titan. This was a really fucking good episode. I mean, it was basically like 2 normal length ReZero episodes. Just to say that ReZero, of course, is ridiculous when it comes to anime. When is the next season of that coming out? Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. So, first of all, I wanna, cause I have a bunch of thoughts that ending with Under the Tree brought to my head. I didn't even realize until they pointed that out in the ending. The similarity of this imagery. All of this started underneath a tree where Ymir met the devil, I guess. That's still not really explained, and I don't need it to be. There is just some mystical power underneath this knobbly old tree, and I love that. Because of that, that's where it all started in the coordinate, right? All these connections have spawned out like a tree in the sky. And this entire story started with Eren having a dream underneath a tree on top of a hill. And that is, I've thought many times to myself, how much of this was planned and how much of this was just like Isayama winging it, right? Because if I'm being honest, personally, from the first season of Attack on Titan, I did not get the sense that a lot of this was planned. I got the sense that a lot of this was kind of just being kind of thrown out there. It was a bombastic start, but the way that Eren was in that first season is nothing like how he is now. So I can't just imagine all of it was planned. But I have to imagine that at a certain point, it probably early on, a lot of this was planned. When the manga started being a major success, he probably was all like, all right, I gotta lay out a satisfying story. It's been like 2 years since the manga ended. You can't escape people talking about it, being all like, oh, it was a disappointing ending. Let me make this clear. I am fully expecting this ending to be not as bad as everyone says it is. Because whenever people say that, it's usually they're overreacting. Usually. Sometimes I agree with them. Like, the erased ending, I feel like is infamous. It's... Even then, I feel like it's a little bit overreacting. But recently, I guess it was a year ago at this point, I watched Soul Eater. I think it was before my channel started, so over a year. I watched Soul Eater. And I had always heard infamously that show has a bad ending because the manga continues past where the show ended. And then I like watched it and I was like, what was I supposed to think was bad about the ending? That's exactly what I'm expecting to feel like when I get to the end of this. But enough about that. Let's talk about this fucking episode. So, they started off by showing the true brutality, the true horror of the rumbling. And it really is, like, horrific. This is a series that I've thought about showing my mom many times because I'm like, oh, the story writing is just that fucking good. I've also thought about showing her, like, Vinland Saga, but the thing that always stops me is, like, god damn, is it violent? And my mom doesn't really like violent things that much. So the rumbling is terrible. And I just thought about this when seeing all these people running away. It's like, what would you do? This thing was coming towards you. You look at this. You know there's no hope. There's no hope of escaping. It's impossible to escape this. But there's something in our brains, in our human brains, that just says, like, maybe if a miracle happens, if I run fast enough, I can do it. It's a thought that, like, I hope I never have to have those kinds of thoughts. It's horrifying in that way, most of all to me. Just the inevitableness of it. Eat your heart out, Thanos. So then it was followed by some stuff on the ship, with a ship, a relationship between Annie and Armin, who have always seemed really cute together conceptually. So I like that they're confirming that they do have feelings for each other. And you know, that was the final calm before the storm. We made landfall, we started building this plane, and probably the best part of the episode, Hange had to make a sacrifice. Levi even said, you're starting to sound like him. You're starting to sound like Erwin. And much in the way of Erwin and all of her other comrades, she made the sacrifice. I fully respect that. I didn't notice the characters from Levi's squad who she was with in that, but I didn't really notice them. I didn't see, like, Petra, or that's the only one I can name, actually. But Erwin, seeing Eren again, that, like, fucking broke me, man. Hanji got to go out in a literal blaze of glory. Fucking awesome. She's 100% one of my favorite characters. I still think to this day, Erwin is probably my favorite character, but Hanji being very similar, gotta be up there. Top 5 at least. I was in such a mix of, like, they're so fucking cool, I love Hanji, and so sad that they were dying. That's the standout of this episode. That's the best scene. They accomplished a goal. The rest of the gang made it off, flew into the sky. It's kind of like that one last sacrifice, that one last straw to hype everyone up for this final battle, you know? As sad as it is, it's almost like without that, would they have still had any doubts about what they were having to do? Which Eren quickly dashed any doubts about this being talked out. Probably helped some people. It makes your objective clearer. To a certain extent, I can understand Eren's psychology. I can understand you get these visions of the future. You see what is going to happen. You can't avoid it. You lose your faith. I don't know. But I do agree with Reiner. I think Eren wants them to beat him. I don't think he's going to make it easy. That's what I think the outcome is. There's got to be more to Eren's psychology that we're going to learn in the final episode. I'm really excited. We know that he's got feelings about how this entire conflict started with this one poor girl, this poor slave girl who was blamed. It wasn't her fault. That's how all of this bloodshed, this started. And I understand him being like, knowing that, it would drive me insane being all like, how was it that? Because of that, all my friends are going to be put to death? So I understand him to a certain extent. I think it's actually interesting. Perhaps the only way that you can make genocide relatable is if you're shown a future where you do it and you cannot avoid it. That might be the only way that I can be like, okay, I can understand how you would get to this point. That is insane. I think it's still wrong. Don't get me wrong. Eren needs to fucking die. That's the goal. That's what I want to happen. That's what they should all want to happen. Mikasa may have some second thoughts about it. Levi's going after the Beast Titan, who is Eren's puppet. I love that all of the families made it out, and they get to bear witness to this final battle. I love that. It's just like, dude, it's do or die. It's do or everyone we know and love dies. This is my favorite thing. This is my favorite thing about what's about to happen, is that yes, we got a bunch of the OG squad. We got Armin, the Colossal Titan blast, ready at any time it needs to. We got Reiner, Armored Titan. We got Peak, all dynamited up. We got Mikasa. I'm kind of worried about her, but she's here. She's a valuable ally. The most physically capable out of all of them. Levi, I don't expect to do much beyond take out Zeke, but, I mean, he's great. We got John, Connie, really have stepped up and proven themselves. I actually really like John as a character. I never expected that, given season 1, but he's good. Besides that, my favorite squad. Annie, Gabi, Falco. They're coming. They're coming. They're gonna... I'm so excited. They're gonna save the fucking day at the last minute. They're gonna show up. So, Falco was talking about how he had a dream of soaring in the clouds. I noticed that that his Titan has some bird-like qualities to it. You know, some fuzz on his arms, a beak. This man's gonna fly. I'm so excited to see them just, like, actually fly in. This is something that no one expected. A new piece to the puzzle. I just feel like Annie and Gabi and Falco should all be there as well for the final battle. I just feel like they should be. I was kind of disappointed that they weren't even going to participate, but this is how we get them there. I'm so fucking hyped. I'm psyched for that. Especially because I've never done any reactions about Attack on Titan. Let me just say this. I always liked Gabi as a character. I never disliked her. Even when she killed Sasha. Like, I get it. That fucking sucks. And I was all like, I'm not gonna blame the child soldier. Why would I... She's so brainwashed. Why would I blame the brainwashed child? And I'm so glad that Gabi has completely turned around from being like... I feel like a lot of people don't hate her anymore, but I always believed that she was going to have one of the best character arcs, and I'm glad that she gets to show up for the final battle. That's the character I was honestly most disappointed about not showing up. She's like Eren. If Eren were not fucked up, they're the future, Falco and Gabi, and that's why I love that. Like, they're gonna be vital. God, this, like, Titan God, you know, founding Titan thing is so crazy. I love the body horror that Attack on Titan has done throughout the series, and I've also loved the music, and the music went hard this episode. You're gonna see me jam out probably next episode as well. I'm really excited. I hope that you all join me. This is a reaction that you're not gonna want to miss. The finale, the 10-year-long journey of Attack on Titan. It's gonna be big. I hope that you guys liked my reaction to this episode. If you did, you can let me know by leaving a like, and you can subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss the final Attack on Titan episode. And other anime reactions. You know, I do Jujutsu Kaisen, I do Code Geass. You probably like those shows if you like this show. Anyway, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Until next time. Take it easy, everyone.